Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new today. We're in the 358 Modifieds here at Knoxville. I absolutely suck here. The fastest I've ran so far is like in the mid-6s, so if I have a good lap, I might be able to get there. But yeah, this is going to be a struggle of a race, I feel like. I definitely have a lot to learn in these cars at this track, at least. It seems like I started getting the hang of them at like smaller tracks, but these bigger tracks, I still absolutely suck in them. But it's going to be a good learning process for me. In this race at least. Maybe I can learn a little bit throughout the race. I'm just hoping I can run a decent time in qualifying and not start in the very back. But I know you want to be right along the inside. Try to keep the car straight. I'm probably too sideways through the whole damn thing. 3 and 4, I can kind of be on the bottom, but then I usually screw up coming off 4 and I'll hit the bottom and it'll screw me all up. That was a decent lap, not great. 6:27, okay, it's faster than I've ran so far. I think the fastest I ran before this was like a 6:64 or something like that. I screwed up 3 and 4 so bad right there. Way too sideways. Decent exit for speed, but it's going to be a slower lap overall. Yeah, 7:44. Not going to do it for sure. This is going to be a bad race for us probably. But that's okay. These races happen, and I'm still trying to learn these cars. That's why I run them. I will struggle in them for sure, but I'm surprised I'm car number 1 as well. I thought I'd be a lower car number. It is what it is. Probably going to lose some in this race, some iRacing at least, so got a couple people left to qualify, and I'll pick it up and get ready to go green. Alright, well, we stayed in 7th, which is okay, I guess. We're going to be right in the middle of the pack. Kind of would rather be on the outside with the way the track's wearing in. Just because being right along the bottom is going to be kind of rough, I think. You're going to get just blown by on the outside if they can hold that middle line. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I do a decent amount of dirt racing, and I do some ovals here and there. Going to go back more to the ovals once the NASCAR season boots back up. Go like back to like 50-50 running dirt and oval. But for now, we've been a lot on dirt lately. And doing pretty well for the most part. It's been a while since I had a bad race, but this will probably be the race to have it in. The modifieds is where I usually struggle the most in, I feel like. But I like to learn new things and run different cars and try to get better overall, just in any kind of racing. I don't really do road racing though. I don't mess with road. I don't want to learn the tracks. Like, there's just too many corners and braking zones to learn and all that. I did some rally racing before here and there. That was fun. And the, like, pro to light trucks, like pro to the 2 and 4 stroke trucks that they have, like, road racing for. Like, dirt road racing. Those are a lot of fun, too. I just don't really mess with them much. Hopefully I could try to learn what the hell these guys are doing in front of me to get more speed, because I'm sucking it out. I'm just sucking out on these cars at this track. But we do have 30 laps. Track will change throughout the race, and we'll just try to adapt to the track as much as we can. These cars suck at driving slow speeds. Like, their handling is awful. They jerk way too much left and right for my liking. And just gotta watch out for anybody wrecking, because there's no cautions. So hopefully we could have a decent race. Not get caught up in anything. Pace car is in. Leader's going. Actually had a decent jump because I was far enough back in the field. The 5 car is directly on the bottom, like perfectly. So far I've gained a spot through the first corner. I'm just kind of shocked by that. Oh, I'm sliding up way too much in 3 and 4. They are clear above me, so that's nice. Somehow I'm up to 5th. I don't know how that worked. Honestly, don't know how that worked. Maybe the bottom was better than being on the outside. But I absolutely suck, so I can't hold the bottom. Trying to let off a little bit and get the car to settle in the middle of the corner, not get super sideways. But letting off the gas kind of gets the car to turn to the inside more. Or slide a little bit more too at the same time. That was a decent corner. Kind of caught the 2 car a little bit in front of me. Went way too hard into the entrance of that and kind of slid up. I ran a 581 there, okay. Feel like I'm learning a little bit on how to drive. Gonna hit the inside, don't hit it too hard. We're fine. Got to the inside of the 2 car, and you not slide up on him is the thing. Don't know where that guy went. Okay, he's back. The 11 car is blinking a little bit, which is terrifying. Don't like racing around people that blink. Okay, we're up to 4th now. I don't know how I'm making passes, to be honest. I thought I was going to be struggling, even especially starting back in 7th. So I'm putting a little bit more touch on the throttle than I was beforehand, I guess. Because I was in the practice with that 10 car that's back in 7th right now, and he killed me in practice. Like, he ran like a 432 or something as his fast lap. Wow, that was a really bad corner. I slid way too far up. But he ran like a 432 as his fast lap, and I could not get anywhere near him in time. Even like consistency, like, he was faster than me. I was looking at the times. But now I'm battling with these guys potentially for 2nd place, which I am shocked by. If one of these guys can make a clear on the other one. 11 car is going to send it in. I thought he was going to slide up into the 3 there. Kept it clean though. Running side by side. Went way too hard into that corner. By the time I was letting off the gas, like, the car just wants to slide. I'm just letting off way too late at that point. But you kind of have to let off early, get the car to settle. 2 cars starting to run a little bit better now. Hit the brake a little too hard there, got back in 2 sideways. Top side's starting to come in a little bit more, it seems like. I kind of like the outside more than trying to run in the slick on the bottom. So we'll see what we got on the, like a lane higher. Try to be just outside this slick into the grip. But it is slick coming off 4 on up high. But look at the 3 car, just making up time. Especially in 1 and 2. I feel like 1 and 2, it kills it up here. But 3 and 4 is a little tougher. Way sideways coming off that corner though. So maybe if we can run high here and then come off low in 3 and 4, that will work there. 1 and 2, you kind of just stick this line. The 11 car is really trying to make that bottom work in 1 and 2. I'm waiting for him to try to throw a slide job, run into the 3, and push both of them off the track. For last. Love the accent. 11 car hit that inside. He just let off and let it rotate. Got a decent run off the corner on him though. Trying to get to his outside here, gas it up. He's gonna clear us though, because he had a lower lane. Trying to keep the car straight while trying to stay in the throttle up here, but I'm getting too sideways. Yeah, you definitely want a lower exit there. The 2 car had a really good line through there. That 3 car is making this outside work really well, and I'm trying to copy what the hell he's doing. I'm not doing it very well. Yeah, he's just running higher too. Through the whole corner. I do feel like you can make the bottom work in 3 and 4 better than in 1 and 2. Try to go a little higher here in 3 and 4. Try to stay more out of the slick. Seemed to have worked fine. Don't hit the wall. Got clear of the 2 car again. That leader is just loving everything behind him. Like, he is gone. And he's still running the bottom, it seems like, mainly. Like, he's just fast. He's just holding that bottom. And not doing anything crazy. As all of us back here are searching for grip, trying to find any sort of speed to get by one another. But when you're by yourself, you can kind of run that kind of line. Like 3 and 4, I feel like you can make that work. I need to try that next lap. Like 3 and 4, I think is still pretty good on the bottom. Honestly, I've shocked myself on how I've done. Just let it roll, get in the gas. When there's grip, they're gonna have momentum off the corner is the problem doing that. I have to have a really good corner. 10 laps to go already. Damn, this race is flying by. This race is going by so quickly. Having a different sort of angle there. Get the left front on the bottom. Got a little sideways, but that was actually a really good 3 and 4, I feel like. Tapped the wall there, messed up my entrance a little, but I was okay. He's trying that dive down off the corner line, which kind of works at tracks like this, like flat, big tracks. Too much in the slick there. Way too much in the slick. 3 cars venturing down to the bottom. I just really feel like you can make 3 and 4 work really well on the bottom if you hit it right. Like, that was a good 3 and 4, and I pulled away from the 2 a little bit. Like, I just have to do it the correct way. And it actually works. The 3 might be making some decent time there in 1 and 2 also. Yeah, I just have to have that really wide angle into 3 so I can get a good run off of 4. Not quite to the inside of the 11 yet, but I feel like 1 and 2 is going to be rough trying to run down there. I might have to try to run the middle if I get inside of him. Yeah, that's the kind of angle I want, right there. Too much way at the bottom though. Way too much on the apron, or the curving down there, whatever you want to call it. Trying to get into 3rd though, see what we can do. Cause just watching the leader up there, he is just so fast. Yeah, he's gonna run that very outside. I'm gonna try to run this middle as much as I can. He's gonna have that run. I don't really have the angle I want into this corner though with the way I was running it. Way too much on the bottom. Don't come up and hit him. We're fine. Now the 2 is going to be to my inside. Hopefully I can clear him off of 2. I can, so I can go back to my bottom here. Yeah, when I have that like really wide arc in, I feel comfortable running 3 and 4 at the bottom. Trying to get back to the 11 if we can. Seeing what we can do. But it does seem like there's still some decent grip down here if you hit it right. See if we can get a big run off of 2 here. Going in the back stretch. That was actually a pretty good run. 11 car is going to run low, but slide up. That might help us. Get to his inside. Not gonna quite get him though. He is a decent gap to us.
That was a hell of a race.
Yeah, great race. That was fun. That was a ton of fun.
I know. I almost thought about slowing up and racing with you guys. It was boring out front.
Yeah, you're just pulling away with everybody side by side. Good race though. Good win. That was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun.
Thanks. It wasn't as much fun as I was back here, I can promise. That was crazy, fellas. That was awesome.
That was a lot of fun. A lot of people were super close. Like, look, 2.3 to 4.1 back to 8th. That is nuts. on how close
Hey,
we
Norman,
were.
sorry I got in the back of you there. Just ran up on you.
I had a decent run here on the 11 with the way I was running, like my 3 and 4. Because the 3 and 4 really did work at the bottom. If you were able to get the outside and have the really wide arc in to get your tires really low when you're getting on the gas, it really worked out if you didn't get on the apron too much. But I felt actually really good in the race. I thought I was going to be like just sucking out the whole time, especially starting back in 7th. Really did not think this race was going to end up the way it did. I thought I was going to be way in the back. People were just blowing by me. But I actually had a fun time and did pretty well. I got to the inside of the 11 here. I knew he was going to run way out there, so I was able to try to get some of the grip in the middle. The top side just gets so much grip, but I was actually able to stay to his back wheel, which wasn't that bad, but I didn't have a very good angle in the 3 is the problem. 2 car ran really well in this corner, and I really messed up that corner by hitting that on the bottom. He's going to go inside in 1 and 2, but I think I'm pretty sure I'm able to clear him just because the momentum off of the top side in 1 and 2 is pretty good. And I had a decent run here these last couple laps on the 11 because we're on like what, lap 28 going into 29 right now, and I have a pretty far gap back to him. I have a couple tenths back to him, but I really gain a lot in this 1 and 2, just able to keep my car a lot straighter. Gained a decent amount there. This 3 and 4 was really good as well. I'm just happy with how I ran. Like, I shocked myself, to be honest. Good 3 and 4. Get right to his bumper here, I think, in 1 and 2. Had a good 1 and 2. All the way to the back bumper. I didn't know if I was close enough to hit him or not when I turned down. I'm happy I wasn't. He goes low, but kind of to the middle. I thought I was going to slow him down enough for me to get inside of him and actually get him at the line, but to his back wheel, basically. So, that was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. What were they saying? There's people in the back racing hard as hell too, apparently. So that was just a lot of fun. Like, there was people all through the race. Like, these guys back here were racing hard. Holy shit, they were like 2x2 here at the end. Like, even the very back of the pack was super racy. Like, that's awesome when you can have groups like this throughout the entire field. From 2nd to 8th, there was one big pack, and then the last 4 guys had one big pack as well. 7 car, I think, got them. Yeah, he did. Nice. He went from like 2nd to last to 9th. That's great racing right there too. But let's go to the very beginning of the race, see if there was any incidents. I actually want to see the first like couple laps while I get by these guys, because I was actually shocked I was able to get by a couple guys here in the beginning, because the 10 was on my outside. I knew he was very fast. The 12 was out here right there. I think he just overcorrected. His car just didn't turn for him. He went all the way out to the wall. Either that or he got net-coated by me, but I never felt anything, to be fair. I never felt us hit. And then he got hit by the 9 back there. That's unfortunate. That's what put him way in the back. But he started up in like 4th or something, I think. Yeah, he started 4th. Damn, that's a big loss. Then I was actually able to catch the 2. I want to see the pass in the 2 as well, because he was very quick as well. I said as well a lot. He slid up there, just running the outside. Able to run the bottom really nice through 3 and 4. Get to his inside in 1 and 2. And just at this point, the bottom was still a little quicker, just because it wasn't as slicked off as it got. But that was a lot of fun. That race was a ton of fun. The 11 did blink there, but he didn't blink the rest of the race. So that was nice when I was right on his bumper. Had a good 3 and 4. He's still on my outside. Couldn't quite clear him, but he's going to check up, get back to the bottom so nobody else can get to his inside. So, yeah, good race overall. Let's go see what incidents there were. I definitely know the 12 got shuffled back quickly. Oh, that's what happened. The 6 got into the 9 that got into the 12. That's what happened. Okay, I didn't see all that. 6 car into the 7. This guy just had nowhere to go. 4 car, I think? 4 car, just wrong place, wrong time. And that's there, and that's all the incidents. That was a very clean race. Wow. With how close the racing was, that was a super clean race overall. Damn. But we got up from 7th all the way up to 4th. Very happy about that. Like I said, I shocked myself in this race. I thought I was going to be running back here the entire time, or just even further back. So I'm very happy with how this race went. That was a ton of fun. Let's go see what we get out of the iRating. I think I'll lose just a little bit, even though I finished 4th. I think I'll lose a little bit being car number 1. All right, results in strength of field was 2870, pretty high. I know there was like 50 something, almost 60 people that registered, 5 different splits. 11 car actually had the quickest lap of the race. I'm shocked by that. I thought it'd be the leader by far, even because he was out in front, nobody to worry about. But we had a decent lap. I remember running the 581. I remember seeing it in the race, so I'm happy we ran in the fives. Like, we were 4th fastest lap and finished there, so very happy about that. We actually gained 6 iRating. I'm shocked. I thought we were going to lose a little bit because the 11 cars up here are going to gain a bunch, but the 4 car did finish last and lost a lot from that. But nobody went a lap down, never had to deal with lap traffic, so it was a very strong field overall. Like, he was pretty much at 2K when the race started and lost 46, which is unfortunate. That's got to be a grind back to get up to 2,000. If he wasn't at 2,000 before, like, he was on the cusp of it, and that's unfortunate. Because now he has a pretty big grind to come back through, unless he gets like a low car number like that again. But that was a fun race overall. I was car number 1, 42-44 now. What was car 2? Where are you at? 34-29. So there's kind of a little bit of a gap there, like 700-ish, 800. But everybody else is pretty close in like the low 3s, mid 2s, and stuff like that. So very high iRatings, very fun race. Like I said multiple times this race, I shocked myself in this. I thought I was gonna suck. And especially from the qualifying time, because the qualifying time was not any good. Ran a 6:27, wasn't awful. That was as fast as I ran before. And then practice was a 7:99. Like, I completely turned it around in the race when we started going and started being a little bit more patient on the throttle, and that worked out a lot. So be patient on throttle at this track in these cars, and just try to keep the car straight. Just see what that leader did and learn from that, and a little bit from what I did, I guess, because that was a fun race. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ran this and how you did, and if it was as close of a race as this was, because from 2nd to 8th was pretty close overall, and then 9th to 12th they were side by side, like 2 deep. Both of them were side by side at the finish line, so that was very fun race overall. At least everybody was pretty much close besides the leader. He was just gone because everyone else was battling. So that was a very fun race, and I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.